happening, family? We are out here in the desert, solo prospering on the D bike, the DD, the desert bike. Yeah, we're out here on the dirt bike in the desert. So we're gonna go ahead and start checking out this here canyon. And it looks like a fairly obvious spot to check, but what I will say is right down here in the wash, we got construction workers and the road says closed because it's flooded. Now it's not flooded anymore, but it definitely was flooded. So I have a weird suspicion that this very nicely cleaned off bedrock here, you know, obviously this is still cleared off, but we got this fill and all this fill down there, all this fill up there. I think that fill is recent. My neighbor over there, who's been prospecting this area for 10 years, was saying if you can get into that red, almost like coffee ground stuff, he says there's super good gold in there, and that kind of looks red coffee groundish stuff. Stick that there. All right, guys, let's get on it. See if we can't find a few fleckaroos and call this a successful video, and maybe a little bit of gold. Let's not get her skunkarooed, but the guys I was dealing with yesterday, you can tell they're not keen on their detector. So she's saying all gold. That's gonna be the first target. They said they get bored with the detector. So let's see. We got our first piece of gold. Oh, we're right on the bedrock, so that's a good sign. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Y'all want to see what are we doing? And it's in a crack. Let's go. Come on, guys, hit that like. Now it's bouncing. Where are you at? Come on, Mr. Shiny. Show me your honey. Alright, we moved it. Crap. Okay, we're moving it around. It's right in this little... Sounds like we got her in the scoop. Yeah, she's in the scoop. Alright, what is it? Bird shot. It says there's more, which means we got bird shot, you know. It's gotta be a BB because it must be rolling out of the scoop just like the last one. Hmm. 22 bullet, copper bullet. So we got birdshot and 22 bullet. All right, well, we got a drink, switched out the batteries, and makes me wonder, like, why are people not detecting this? Is it because there's just bullets in here? Is their gold not big enough that's detectable? I mean, that's somewhat definitely not true and true. So far it's proven to be true, but like the size of that gold that came out of here in 1895 was a strike. It's like, really, like, it's obviously the low point right here in this wash. People either are smarter than me, or they've completely driven past this wash, which I'm not doubting it. I mean, we're right at the beginning of a claim, you know, a pretty, let's say, heavily traveled claim. Maybe it's not heavily traveled considering no one's detected this. Why wouldn't you detect this shit and save me the effort? I'm just kidding. If there's gold here, then I'm glad they didn't. There's only one way to find out. Hit me that like, hit me that subscribe. We're so close. We're at 950 at the time of the recording of this video. So close to that 1,000. We're also so close to having channel members. So probably by the time you see this, we'll be able to have channel members. And if you signed up already, I want to thank you. Thank you to all my channel members. If you'd like to become a channel member, it's after you subscribe, it'll say join. Feel free to join the channel members, and we're gonna do some giveaways and different things through the channels for members only. We'll also have early access to content. So most of my videos are done on Monday or Tuesday, and we'll have the channel members will be able to view them first, and they'll get early access. So if you're interested in becoming a channel member, go ahead, check it out. And the more members we get, the more we're going to try to provide for that. So, all right, let's see. Am I a fool or am I smart? Well, that's starting to kind of look like it's a redder material, which is what I was, oh, that's really red, which is what I was alarmed to check for. If I can find some red material. All right, well, it's out. Sounds like she's in the scoop. Well, something's in the scoop. Son of a... Yeah. It was a bullet fragment. Piece of lead. Very small piece of lead. Apparently there's more. There's something in the scoop, but that BB. Still something huge right there. Right there it is. 9mm casing, or 38 actually. This freaking sucks. Alright. Done digging them nails and BBs. Whew. Well, that was fun. Bullet, 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 BB, 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 bullet, 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 BB, 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 no gold. So we have a quick break from the detecting, and we have the Geiger meter. We're gonna go ahead and kick this on and see what type of caves we can explore. 0.04 on the Geiger meter we got 0.07, so it's saying it's clear so far. And let's go ahead and see what we can see. Smells kind of bat poopy right here. We got some quartz stringers. Some timbering. Emma Sean, she's still something, 1996, 10/11/96. There's some timbering. It goes, holy cow. Maybe we should be detecting. Let's see what the Geiger meter said. But that's pretty cool. So wow. We just kept going and going and going. Just go shotgun shell. Wow, super pretty. Smells like rat piss in here, or bat piss, one of the two. I mean, dang, how deep does this sucker go? Looks like we're heading out to an ending for a drop or something. Okay. I think this looks a little bit more recent, like someone's chasing this one. Oh, that sulfitic material. Look at that. That's just overhanging. It goes that way. Goes that way, goes this way, goes there. I mean, geez Louise. Is that the end? Looks like it. $1995 people were back in here. So it's just an extensive cavern that goes a few directions. You could go left and right there, but yeah. Alright, caves are cool and whatnot, but I don't know. So low. Nothing super juicy in here from the appearance. I'm sure there's gold in here. Nice to stand up. Whoa, there's a mouse. It smells really bad back here. Okay. Geiger meter? Really? So whatever the hell that nasty smell, it's like, ooh, I feel like I throw up. Whatever that smell is in this sucker is not showing up on the Geiger meter, so it don't. Rat piss ammonia is not one of the smells. Ow. I feel like you better off if you have an exploration to find an ammonia tester, but this is what they sent me. So yeah guys, I don't know. I personally would have not bought this. I don't have a need for it. Neither do I think most of the people in the United States, but the third world countries might have a need for it. And if this company wants to try again and sponsor us with something that actually we can use, like I tried to ask them to do when they offered to send me a gift for sponsoring this one, the gift was actually more useful than this. It was a carbon dioxide meter. So if they send me that like they had said they were going to, we could probably get you a review of something that we actually will use. But if you want one, link in the description. It's a text X, Y, and B raise.
Hoping to land on the square house in search of the inferior metal of gold. It only takes one fight to get there. The fever has already begun now. All that's left to do is put on your sidearm and reach for the sun. There's gold in them far hills. It's ready and waiting for anyone to swing their coil over a sea and gleaming in the sun. We're modern day prospectors, fulfilling our lives.
What's that, son?
Modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts. We're modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts. Modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts.
It shouldn't be a bullet.
Modern day prospectors, coal mining future, we're playing in rivers and dry streams, hoping to land on the square nails in search of the inferior metal. They're modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts. Modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts.
Well, it sounds like it's it right there. Whatever is down there. I think I got it off the wall. Let's take a look-ski. Well, whatever this is not what I had.
Modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts. We're modern day prospectors, fulfilling our life's hunts.
Whatever I had was up here. So we're gonna figure out what that is for sure, but I still wouldn't mind knowing. What was in the wall? Alright, well, let's just focus on this target for now. Get this out of the way. Feeling the life's hunt. All right. Lead? But it almost, that's a weird piece there. That's like, I think that's a natural metal, whatever it is, because it's got a bunch of, interesting. I'm gonna have to keep that one. But what else is going on? There was a piece in the wall here. Well, let's just figure out what else is down here. Dang. Well, I don't know if we'll know what that was on the wall. I was excited. Well, let's see what's here. We found this thing, so it looks like an X-Acto knife piece, I think, kind of. What do you think? Other than that, I'm thinking we're gonna call her on this hole, so fun. Go around exploring and dig a bunch of holes based on this thing making noise. Go a little bit more. Whoa. What's going on there? Huh. I put that piece of metal up there. That's why it's going off. So let's see what else we can find. So yeah, I'm going crazy out here, as y'all can tell, but like, let's just take a little gander-rander. Hey, gander-randaroo! Look at that piece. Holy cow. That's actually, that's a beautiful rock. something sparkling caught my eye, but as I'm looking closer at it, like that's got some really nice crystal structure in there. By golly, we'll have to break that one down there, Jakey. And there's this veinlet in there, that nice sharp vein that, like, honestly, I'm not gonna walk away from that guy till we bust her open because she looks juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. So let's just say, that was a nice thin struck veinlet, and that's what the gold's found in here, them real thin veinlets. And boy, is she juicy. I don't know how well that camera's picking that up, but a lot of the gold in this area is also trapped in the sulfides, so I'm sure that there'll be some magnitude of gold. But there is, we're in the Rand district. Just wanted to show you guys everything we found. We got a couple of 22 bullets, some real small pieces of lead shot. And then we got, yeah, and all red, lead, or gold, which would make sense because it's all lead or brass or some sort of other precious non-ferrous metal. So that's what we dug up. There's about 10 targets in there if you got all them small guys, which we did try to focus on them smaller ones, knowing that a lot of people miss them or just don't try to dig them because they either don't understand their detector well enough or they just don't care about that small gold. But today, I mean, being on new ground, any ground, even a small piece of gold will get you excited. That's at least from my experience. I'll take a small piece over all that crap every day. But at worst case, we cleaned up the environment a little. Well, this was a fun little adventure out here in this canyon. We're gonna go ahead and continue further and see if we can uncover something amazing. Hopefully a huge nugget. And if we do, we'll come back. If we don't, we'll catch you on the next video. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you following along. And we thank you so much for hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers by the time you watch this video. So stay tuned for the giveaway, as it'll be coming up here any day now. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.